Here, let's run through the 10.4 Day 2 solutions. And this is probably the hardest section in this first chapter 10, so I did want to give you the answers on the bottom so you could at least look at them and see if you got your answers correct. But on the first one, we have 3 to the negative third times 3 to the negative second. And we know from our rules before that we're just simply going to add the exponents. So 3 to the negative third times 3 to the negative second is going to become 3 to the negative fifth. But now we need to change that to get rid of that negative exponent. So you can think of this in two different ways. The first thing that you could do is, just by using the rule, just do 1 over 3 to the positive fifth. Or 3 to the negative fifth, what you could do is send it to its room. That would make it 3 to the positive fifth. And whenever you have an open area like that in a fraction, you just put in 1. Now, it did say evaluate. And so, if it asks you to evaluate, you actually have to solve it, right? Evaluate means solve. And so, with my calculator, I'm going to do 3 to the fifth. 3 to the fifth gives me 243. So 1 over 243 would be the answer for the first one. 15, evaluate the expression. So once again, we're going to have to solve this. And so I've got 1 over 5 to the negative third times 1 over 5 to the sixth. So we're going to be multiplying these. So we add them, so this is going to be 5 to the negative 3 plus 6. That's going to give you 3. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 to the third is 125, so 1 over 125. Number 20, we have 6y to the negative fourth. The only part that we have to change is that right there. So I'm going to send it down to its room. It's going to become 6 over y to the positive fourth. Number 21, we've got 8 to the negative second, 8 to the negative second, a to the seventh, and the part with the negative is what we're going to send to its room. So this would be a to the seventh over 8 to the second, and 8 to the second is 64. A to the seventh over 64. So that is 21. 22. 9c to the third over c to the negative fourth. So what we're going to do is we've got this that's got the negative exponent. I'm going to send it up to its room. That's going to be 9 times c to the third times c to the fourth all over 1. C to the third times c to the fourth is c to the seventh. So this is going to be 9c to the seventh over 1, or just 9c to the seventh. 23. Let me make some room. 23. I've got 5b to the negative second over b to the negative third. And what we're going to do here is we're going to send this to its room, and we're going to send this to its room, just this part. So that would give me 5 in the numerator, b to the third, over b to the second. So now we can do this a couple different ways, but I think probably the easiest would be just expanded form. 5 times b times b times b over b times b. And what we can cancel, there's a set of copycats, there's a set of copycats. We're left with 5b over 1, or just 5b. Question number 24. I've got 8x to the third over 2x to the ninth. Here's a couple ways that we can do this. I'm going to write, because I know that I have a factor here of 2, right? I've got this part here. I'm going to write 8 as a factor of 2. So 2 times what equals 8? Well, I got 2 times 4 equals 8. Then I got x, x, x. Down here in the denominator, I'm going to have 2x, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do this in expanded form. And so I can cross off a couple copycat fractions. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets. I'm left with 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's. 4 over x to the 6th. So on this one I've got 3d to the negative 4th times d to the 4th. So, oops, I'm missing a 4. 3d to the negative 4th times 4d to the 4th. And we're multiplying. Everything is multiplied up here. So 3 times 4 is 12. Now if we're going to do d to the negative 4th times d to the 4th, we're going to add those exponents. So that's going to be d to the negative 4 plus 4 is 0. And anything to the 0 is 1. 12 times 1 is 12. 26, I've got m to the negative 2nd times n to the 3rd. Now, we can't do what we normally do because our bases are different, right? Here we have m and here we have n. So we can't do anything with these exponents. We can't add, subtract, multiply, divide. Can't do anything with these because the bases are different. But this m to the negative 2nd, I'm going to just draw a line and I'm going to send this to its room. I get n to the 3rd over m to the 2nd. The last one on our homework is 3 to the negative 2nd times k to the 0 times w to the 0 all over w to the negative 6th. Now, what is anything to the 0? K to the 0, that's 1. W to the 0, that's 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 3 to the negative 2nd is just going to be 3 to the negative 2nd. And then we have w to the negative 6. Now, identifying that both of these have negative exponents, I'm going to send them to their room, right? This is going to go down. Going to give me 3 to the positive 2nd. This is going to get sent up to its room. That's going to become w to the 6th. And now, this would be an acceptable answer. Also, w to the 6th over 3 squared, which is 9, would be acceptable. Alright, that's how you did day 2, 10.4.